Hello! Welcome to today's Learn a Few ASL Signs with me. My name is Miss Tess, but before we begin, I wanted to let you guys know that learning signs is not only fun, it's really helpful, because if you ever run into a deaf or hard of hearing person or someone who is nonverbal and they learn or they know how to sign, they don't speak out loud, having just a few vocabulary signs in your brain will help you interact with them. And it's a special thing, and being able to hear is a privilege that most people take for granted. And the people who cannot hear are usually fine. They have their own language, which is sign language of whatever culture, whether it's American Sign Language or British Sign Language. They have that, and that's awesome, and they have their own culture, but they do struggle. There are a lot of things that they have to go through and struggle with on a daily basis simply because they can't hear. So to have a few signs in your databank and able to interact with people who cannot hear or who are nonverbal is a really unique thing and a gift. So tomorrow at 10 a.m. Mountain Time is our American Sign Language Storytime. And we're doing a book called The Little Mouse, The Red Ripe Strawberry, and The Big Hungry Bear by Don and Audrey Wood. And I'm going to teach you almost all the signs in that title because they are repeated a lot in the book. So tomorrow, if you watch that story time and you see those signs, you can participate along at home. So let us begin. Let's do Little Mouse. Now, to sign a size is different, but for this book, we are going to do two hands, and you show with your hands how big or small that item that you're talking about is. So we're talking about a small mouse. So we're going to go like this. Small or little. Say the little mouse. Little. And then to sign mouse, you take one finger and you brush it across your nose. Mouse. And that's simple. So if you put them together, little mouse. Now we're going to do red ripe strawberry. So a few weeks ago, we learned a few colors, and one of them was red. If you remember, it's one finger down the chin. Down on your chin is red. And then to sign ripe, it means the fruit is ready to be eaten. It is plump. It is juicy. So sign like you're squeezing that fruit, making sure that it is ripe. You can also imagine that you're squeezing a ball. That is ripe. And then strawberry. This is an F hand, an F shape, the letter F. And you take your thumb and your forefinger and put them in a little circle. And then you put that circle on your nose. So the letter F has nothing to do with it. It just means that is the shape you are making with your hand. And you put it on your nose. That is strawberry. So let's put it all together. Red, ripe, strawberry. Very good. Last, we're going to do big, hungry bear. So to sign big, for this sentence, I'm not going to do it the same as mouse, little mouse, because we want to say it's a giant bear. So you can either do your full hand, or I do it like this in the video for the book tomorrow with like two L's but kind of curved, and you go giant. And in ASL, you use facial expressions to tell how big, or you add it to emphasize. So when you're saying giant or big, you go ja, like that. So that's big. And then hungry, this is a C, and you turn it towards your chest like this. So your fingertips are pushing against your chest, and you drag that down to your stomach. Hungry. Hungry. And then bear is two claw hands crossed, but facing you, sorry. So they're facing you, and then you drag or scratch with your fingernails on your shoulders or on your chest. So if we put all of that together, It is big, hungry bear. Now, for the entire title, and if you're just tuning in, our book tomorrow is, what is it called? It's The Little Mouse, Red Ripe Strawberry, and the Big Hungry Bear. So we're learning those signs. The little mouse, the red ripe strawberry, and the big hungry bear. Now you can view this video as many times as you like until you get those signs down, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow, Wednesday, 10 a.m. for our American Sign Language story time to read The Little Mouse, the Red Ripe Strawberry, and the Big Hungry Bear. I'll see you then. Come on.